I'll run into a lot of buyers and, I'll say, hey, what are your conditions for, what do you want to buy in a company? Like what type of company, what size, what are you looking for? And they give me these conditions that are literally like, they're describing probably the best company in the entire world. And first off, the seller's never going to sell because why? And then the second thing is what makes them think that they're ever going to see the best business in the world when it comes to the market, right? So they're super unrealistic expectations. So when you get creative, there has to be some reason why the seller wants out. And it could just be life events. I've seen it for, sickness or disease or, I sold one of my businesses years ago because my wife was going through a really difficult pregnancy. And it just was like, I needed to get offload one of my businesses. Could I have made more money if I kept it? Yeah, probably. But the timing was right for me to just move on. So when you think about different business models, there's content sites, there's e-commerce, there's SaaS, there's lead gen, there's a million different business models online. A lot of it, when you think of creative financing, is going to come down to what's most interesting to the seller and what works from a buyer perspective. Let me give you another example here. So somebody I know just bought a content site, probably something you guys talk a lot about, online businesses. They sold a digital course and they also have some ads that come in. And the price started out at X and eventually they sold for about half of that. And, I can kind of walk you out, and it ended up selling for about a 1.5 or maybe a 1.3X multiple. What that means is, for easy math, if the business is making $100,000, most businesses in that range are going to be like a 3X to a 4X, so $300,000 to $400,000. In this case, it was sold for $150,000. So if everything stays the same, you're going to make your money back in a year and a half, which is very, very quick in this world. Usually it takes, 3 to 5 years without any growth.